Hey everyone, welcome back to the shop. Gorilla Guitar Repair here. Check out this. This is gonna be cool. Here, swing down. There we go. Ready? Flick. What can it be in this very generic looking case with totally not probably mold on there? Anyway, ready? What is it? Ooh, oh, we know what that means. Firebird. This is a Gibson 1962, I think, Firebird, and it has been heavily worked on. We're gonna go over this. I know, it's okay. Shh. Anyway, we're gonna work on this here Gibson 1962, probably Firebird, and here, let's bring it over the bench. Oh, it's kind of stuck. That's obviously not the right case for it. Wow, this thing is heavy. Holy damn, we have to see how much this weighs. So yeah, here, stay tuned. This is gonna be a fun video. Ready? See ya. All right, let's do a little flyover while I talk about this here guitar and actually get a good look at it. I haven't really had a good look at it yet, but first, we need to power on vintage lumens generator with custom red. Subscribe button. Nailed it. You guys do the same. We have over 6,000 people in here. Crazy. Anyway. Ooh, boy, this doesn't... Boing. That's not good. So, story behind this guitar as I know it now. Myself and the owner of the music store, Manchester Music Mill, went to this closing music store a few towns away. And one of the employees that was there helping, he had this guitar and he just kind of, they said, hey, they want you to work on this old Firebird they have. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool. So got there, he gave me this, gave me a brief like, hey, this piece is still loose. And that was about it. So let's see how loose that piece is. First off, let's pull that out. Let's see what, because I don't even know what we're doing here yet. I mean, I usually don't know what I'm doing on any given day. Oh yeah, that's not good. We gotta pull that out, and if we're gonna have that in there, we gotta glue it in proper like. That is not the way you do that. Anyway, okay. So this employee there, Ian, I think his name, yes. Oh, hi Ian, if you watch this video, it's a cool guitar. We're going to get into it. I have a message out to him right now asking, clarifying what we're actually going to do. Incoming Bosch. And whether or not he wants this to be, you know, functional but still kind of beat up, which is fine. Or if he wants to do like a full restoration. I was going for the word restore and restoration came out. So restoration. So if that's the route we're gonna go, oops, that one got stripped, then we might do a little collaborative effort with Doug McCormick's and Doug's channel, because his finishing abilities is much better than my own. I'm pretty hacky when it comes to finish work. I get too impatient. Doug is the man when it comes to that kind of stuff. Ooh, look at those old, are those technically P90s? I don't know. But those are cool. This one has got a wait a minute. This one's had some work done to it. Let's plug them in and see if they work. Bridge ground here, I assume. So we're gonna have to do some work to this. No matter what, get it functioning. Oh, I hear things. Oh, uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, what's that? Oh. Well, that don't sound good. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, so pickups work. That's the important part. All the rest is just cleaning up wiring, fixing stuff like that. Speaking of which, let's take this right out, because this seems pretty functional, and we're gonna need to be flipping this body all around, and I don't want to damage this old guard. So, is this a 62? I think that's what they said. Pretty sure. Look at the warpage on that, huh? That is warpity warped. Here. Oh yeah. Here, we'll open this up and I'll show you other stuff on this. It's got, looks like this was broken off at some point, or broken to here, and somebody saved it. It's good. Good crack there. We got a crack there. Oof. This thing has had a life. There's a crack up here in the neck. Here, I'll show you that in a second. I don't think the headstock's been off, but we'll check it. It's definitely been cracked. Ooh, stripped. This probably is not the original cover for this. Doesn't look like it is. Maybe it is and it shrunk. Where was I putting this? There we go. A lot of those screws might be too rusty to continue using them. All right, this looks like it's been messed with. Is this how they? Is this an add-on? I don't know. But we're gonna take all that out of there. Let's get the pick guard off first. Now that our soldering iron is all heated up, Need some pliers. All right, we'll get this off first, I guess. There we go. Oh, that might be an add-on. I don't know. You guys let me know. I haven't actually looked it up yet. And I don't know the condition of that neck pickup. It's obviously been modified. Maybe it was just the wires could have been extended. A lot of people cut them at the pickup instead of doing it the right way. This jack might be original. But anyway, we're gonna take all this. Come on. Heat. There we go. Come on, let go. Got to go. Why am I doing that when I have pliers? Right in my hand. There we go. Sometimes you gotta be smarter than the tool. Did it again. Alright, is that everything? Is that the ground that's poking up through? Yes. Alright, we're gonna pull that back through like that. Okay. No, there's more. More! Yeah, don't worry, I'll fix this wiring up much more better. These pots I don't think are original, but we can check them when we get them out. Let go. Oh, there. Okay. And one more connection. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now is that everything? I think so. All right. Always clean your tip. Okay, and this should be free now, right? But we're gonna have to do this one at a time. Okay, there's one, that one, and there's that one. Okay, let's put this in the case. Here, I'll give another close-up viewage. We'll toss this back in the case. Make sure it doesn't get damaged. Yeah, look at that difference. That something's, I don't know. And then there's a hole in this one. What do we think on this? Let me know, okay? All right, let's go back in the case. And let's do this. Look at these. These knobs look authentic. Oh, what is that? Oh no, I know. Oh, don't lose it. There we go. Boy, the more you dig, the worse it gets. And also, aren't these supposed to be raised in the middle? I'm not a Firebird expert. I really don't particularly like them. Shh. I mean, they're cool. I've never found one that I ever really liked that much. I don't like how the neck always seemed a little. They're always wobbly to me. Like you move and you can hear your tuning change because they're so kind of long and usually kind of rubbery feeling to me. There we go. But I could be wrong. But come out. There we go. Okay. And I think that's it. I like the custom toothpick work there. We need a bag. Hold on. Get the. There we go. Bag up all this stuff. All the small pots. So this video is going to be kind of just this tear down and investigating, seeing what we need, what he wants done. I sent a message earlier, but I'm up earlier than a lot of people, so I won't be shocked if I don't hear from him for a little while. And yeah, then we'll see what he wants to do, how in depth we will get with this here little project. Because it would be neat to do a full restoration, although I think this thing's going to look really cool as just a rock and roll beater. Alright, let's staple that. Hey, check out this, found a vintage stapler to match my vintage tape. Whoops, set that right on the guitar. My vintage tape dispenser over there. See it? Right there. It's not quite as army green as that, but it's what. But I like it. There we go. Look at that, even works. Those there. Also this. So here, let's check out the other issues. What is that? Is that it? Huh. Anyway, here's a swing in. So there's something bad going on. That's kind of odd that maybe it wasn't the original pick guard. I don't know. That was probably a long time ago thing because of the flat-headed screws. Although that's just a guess. I don't know. And then of course we got this ugliness here, which is kind of the worst part of it because those stand out so blatantly. It looks. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh. All right. So we got here. Let's set you guys there. Zoom in even more. Look at that. And that. Oh no. Why? Oh boy. How many broken off pieces of metal do we have in there? Oof. All right. This is getting interesting. Okay. I'm gonna need my magnifiers to see that because here I'm gonna get out my dork glasses. Look at these like 3 times like safety readers, I guess. But here, I'm gonna pause for a second while I look at this close up so you guys don't have to stare at me doing that. Ready, set, pause. Okay, swing back out. There we go. There we go. All right, the things I have found. First off, there are no fewer than 5 broken off pieces of metal in this ugly area right here. No fewer than 5. I honestly don't know yet what we're going to do about that. I might consult with Doug. I mean, I suppose we could like extract this whole area, dig those out, route it out, and put in a plug, but I don't. That'll just look ugly. At least one of them is sitting proud to the surface, so I might be able to cut this down lower and I don't know, maybe tap it down into the wood, Or I guess we could, I hate using screw extractors because it just makes they just make little circles bigger, you know? As clean as we can be with putting in plugs and trying to line up grain, there'll always be a bunch of circles there. Now, I guess if we're putting the tailpiece back on, we can just work around that and make it as good as possible. In that case, I would probably just use the sawdust trick, I guess, fill them over the tops and just smooth it over, and there'd be dots there. The rest of this looks like it'll sand out. It'd be a shame to refinish this cool, crackly, beautifully faded sunburst, but that might be the way to go if you want it to look nice. It would cover up all this nastiness. I know Doug can do this, but then it's going to look brand new. All right, what we've discovered on the back. This crack seems open, as in if I press on it, I swear I can feel movement, but it's thick wood and it's not cracked to this side, so I don't know what. Here, zoom in on this. Oh, a little too much. There we go. Come on, focus. Focus, there we go. Well, it's trying to focus on the reflections. I have to turn off Vintage Lumen's generator. Okay, there you go. See this one? It's sitting up like a 0.5 millimeter, above the actual finish. See? This one might be fairly level with. Oh yeah, that was cool. Cool view of that crackling though. But yeah, this one here it's like something under here lifted outwards, for some reason. This one doesn't. Maybe here a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely sitting up a little bit. I don't know why it would do that here and not in the back. And maybe this thing got, I don't know, ran over in a case or something, and it flexed. The whole body might have flexed. It obviously took a real good hit here, because this piece. I wonder if that's what happened. Ooh, another skid mark there. I wonder if this thing got run over. I mean, if it was in a case and something bent it, like that would make wood kind of pucker up here. Pucker up, buttercup. This definitely seems like an add-on to me. That is unfortunato. But if it's going to get refinned, we could plug that. I wonder if somebody turned it into a triple at one point, since it has the capabilities with the triple routing there. Oh yeah, here, let's go back on. Go back to the back. And then here we'll give a look-see at this. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get the thing positioned as good as possible. So we have this right here. Here, we'll try to even get in even more. But yeah, look at that. It's cracked. You can see oh, there you go. All right, you can see the grain puckering up there like this, like the neck got bent backwards possibly. And also we definitely have the evil smile happening. Down there, it follows where that finish came off. Here, zoom back out, there you go. But yeah, you can see it was cracked there. And actually, maybe it didn't. This side seems like it might not have. Like this side cracked only to there. It's much. Oh, wait a minute. Is that it? Yeah, it went to there. Okay. Yep, there it is. Okay, so it did. Yep, there it is. So it did come all the way off. Okay. And then we got some glue squeeze out, or there, glue line. All right. So I wonder if this is. I feel a little movement here. I might like saturate this with epoxy and push this back down and just let the epoxy permeate that area. I suppose we can't put in splines over this because that's right where your truss rod channel is. I suppose we could try this spot, but I don't like doing that. We might just saturate it with epoxy and clamp it as tight as possible, and then sand it flat, I guess. And here, let's pop these tuners out, because these are They might be original, but they've definitely had other tuners on it. So let's see what we got under here. Oh, that one's stripped. Lovely. Okay. So it looks like it's been grovered or shalered at some point in its life. And possibly Cluzoned, because if this was original, it would only have the 4. Yeah, so we have this. This thing has had at least 3 sets of tuners on it. I should have saved that bag for these parts. All right, that's fine. We'll put them in after. Oh yeah, serial number looks like it reads from this way, and I would say it's, what is that? Here, you guys could probably see it better. Whoop! Almost dropped the guitar on the floor. That would have been really bad. Here, let's zoom in. What does it look like? What is that? It's upside down, right? 800168. Is that right? Yeah, let's go with that. 800168. What is that? Gibson Bros. What's that serial number? What year is it? What year? Okay, this off. Looks like somebody replaced the nut at some point. Did decent enough work there. All right. Let's see if that truss rod nut is under tension. And I want to think this thing's... It's got some forward bow. It's got some uneven warp going on. It's got basically more bow on the treble side than the bass right now. So we might be in for pulling frets and planing or trying to heat straighten. Let's see if you guys can see it. Let's see. I don't know if, whoop, there, too much. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there you go, a little bow. Anyway, whoop. Let's see if I can't take these out too. Definitely been out before. All right, what do we got? What do we got? All right, so we'll loosen her all the way up, see what it does at neutral. Oof. Oh, that's no bueno. I'm going to suggest that we pull the fingerboard and reset it, because even at neutral, this thing here, check this out now. So, oh boy. Yeah, can you guys see that? I don't know if you can or not, but here, let me try to focus this thing like that maybe, and then out here, and like that. There we go. Now let's see what you got. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, look how much forward bow this thing has, even with 0 string tension. That's not good. That's not good at all. Let's just for testing purposes, let's tighten this up to where I feel comfortable about not breaking it. Had that happen just the other day. Terrible, awful, hate them, worst guitar ever made, Rickenbacker. I swear. Oh man, it's got a sideways warp too. Yuck. Alright, I mean it does... Oh, you guys haven't seen what's going on. Basically, I was taking it and flexing the neck a little bit. Sorry if you can't really see. Here, let's zoom it out a bit. There we go. So it's basically pressing down here. And even when I do that, making it straight, it still has like a tabletop happening here. Yeah, I'm gonna recommend to our customer that we remove this fingerboard, straighten everything out, reattach it. Maybe I don't have to refret it. The frets look okay, actually. No major divots. They look like they may be original, but I don't know that for a fact. Here, let's see how hard these things come out. Oh, well, these will come right out. Okay, good. Good. Oh boy, good thing I took them, because those are just begging to get lost. That would suck. Okay, more parts to bag up. We might as well take that nut out of there. Yeah, I'm not worried about damaging things out, obviously. But yeah, we need that out of there. Oh, it wasn't even really attached by much anyway. Oh, we have some tone cardboard underneath there. You can shim up, look at this. Yeah, you can shim your nuts, but don't use cardboard. You don't want to use soft material. I mean, if you got to, I've used metal, like that works well. Another piece of wood is fine. See, basically this just deadens. If you wonder why your open notes don't ring out and you've put cardboard under your nut, well, wonder no further. Okay, that's not awful. Looks like somebody filed it kind of weird. Also looks like somebody, ooh yeah, look at that. I mean, that's what I was thinking was a warp. That is sanded in a lot. See that? You guys see that? Here, let's angle down a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Oh, look how much that's cut in that way. That's not, I mean, that's not awful. It's not like you'd be doing much bending there. Swing back out. All right, so we're gonna wait now for our customer to give me a call back. And we're gonna discuss the options. Let's see, if this were mine. Oh, by the way, bonus factoid is that he believes that, let's check that. Let's see how bad it looks. Let's make this neck, sorry, squirrel. He thinks that the neck angle is wrong for having a bridge on it. I don't know that for a fact, but let's take a straight edge and we'll see how high the neck sits. But first, let's try to get it as straight as we can. Ooh, wow, that thing looks like a... Oh, I mean, it'll go straight-ish. It's kind of straight there. It's not great. It's not great. She's no good. Here, we'll do this. Put you guys here. There we go. Okay. I think that'll be enough. That should be in. Maybe. I wonder what would be on this original. It'll be up like that and like that-ish. That should work. So, grab a two-pneumatic bridge and just see how it sits. Hold on, pause. All right, we'll use this GraphTech TOM for, again, testing purposes. Oh, don't run away. Oh, no, there, stupid. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that should be fine. I don't see why. I'll have to get some clarification. But yeah, that seems like it'll work. It should be good. Interesting. All right. What do you guys think? What should we do? If it were mine, I would probably... I know these trims are terrible. They're really awful. They never stay in tune. I'd probably clean this up as good as possible. Smooth it all out. Put a two-pneumatic and stop tail and just rock it. Would I plug this hole? I don't know. I mean, doesn't really serve much of a purpose at this point. I guess we can wire it up Les Paul style with 2 volumes and 2 tones. How would you guys wire this thing? Would you plug this? So many questions. All right, that's it. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. I appreciate everyone liking, subscribing, doing all the YouTube things. And again, like I always say, if you want me to work on your stuff, give us a call at, there it is, The Music Techs in Manchester, New Hampshire. Check out our super high-tech editing right here. I don't even try to edit it anymore. Just grab the card. Pretty sweet, huh? But anyway, 603-625-6110. Schedule your appointment or just stop on in if you're local. Yeah, thanks for all the things, and we'll catch you guys later. See ya!